here for Team Liquid. You do get those days off to kind of figure yourself out, and meanwhile Boxy, he's getting chased here. Deadshot connects.
Triangle. White will pick up
bottom
the
lane.
rune, but in the bottom lane, what's going on there?
And Senia looked like they were going to go on him, but Metamorphosis used. Mickey's going to chase this Tide Hunter. Not looking like he'll quite have the damage. Ooh, juking, surviving, back under the tower, and I think eventually they should be able to get this kill, and there it is. -1. Big brain there for Insane.
Nice move from Mickey. Summoned another illusion to show exactly where he is, blocked him off from taking any kind of a path, and seems like they're not done. They still want to use this meta, maybe get another kill.
Yeah, Planet kind of moved forward for this. I was not really sure why he went. You can't continue to put the poison on after the arcane curse is placed on you, but I guess that's the case. Now they look over. Nisha solo kill by Nothing to Say. And if they can land a dead shot, they might even be able to just snipe a kill with an assassinate. Need to see if they can grab this. Dead shot connects. They go to the calling. They've got the silence. The blood grenade used, and Nisha is going to be in trouble and killed off. But Nothing to Say, he took all this damage under the tower. They've got Insania. They have Boxy here. There's nowhere for Nothing to Say to go, but now they're going to work their damage onto Insania. They also dead shot Boxy at the same time. He's going to lose his courier with boots on it. Say dominating the lane, and 1,600 gold ahead of Nisha, and now a disruption that should line up a dead shot and a calling. It should be another kill, and will be. Planet getting the kill on Nisha. Maybe push in, but he leaves for the moment. Leaves Shiro vulnerable. He's gonna jump over, but he's taking the damage
another
from the
blood
arcane
grenade.
curse. Ooh, ticking down. So low. The arcane curse. Shiro again. RP. And the arcane curse. They've got the damage, but can they get this kill? Oof, just in the nick of time. I don't know where he jumps to out of there, but connecting. Smoke breaks, but Shiro, he showed in the lane. Blink into the RP time zone, calling, and the global silence. Got a lot of damage onto this Phantom Assassin. They're going to get yet another kill on a Shiro, and they want more. They've got both supports nearby. Pierce the Veil for Innocence. Another silence, but here comes Nothing to Say. The right click damage on a Boxy who doesn't have a lot of mana. Oh, the dead shot connects. Now they go to the Ravage. Nisha's dead. Insania's gonna fall. 3 heroes gone on the side of Liquid. They dove too deep after getting that kill on a Shiro. She's still gonna sit here bottom. Saberblade coming over. RP gonna be off cooldown. They've got the obs. Sentry placed. Nisha backing off.
Nice disruption.
Oh,
that was quick.
That could have been such a problem for Nothing to Say, but Planet on the money. They might lose Innocence, but yet RP used. He pierces the Veil. The Waning Rift gets the kill. But man, quick fingers from Planet.
Silence expended. El Saber Lido also getting very close to his next big item.
Bach, he needs to be careful as he's trying to deal with the time zone, and pops the Ravage, snaps the coil, and will die. Huh.
Not really worth it. Team not ready to back him up immediately.
They find Puck, and they will have him in the calling. They need an extra lockdown. Time lock, time dilation, but off to the side, though, is Mickey. Does he have the damage to get anything? He'll look over at Planet, taking a lot of right clicks here. They go to the Sunder. They've got themselves the RP. Nothing to Say is in trouble. He'll lose that Aegis, but the disruption comes through onto Y. Dead shot off the mark. Shiro gets the kill on Anisha off screen. Saberlight now on the run. Another kill for Shiro. He's got a triple. Assassinate on a Saberlight, and that's going to be 4 heroes gone on Liquid. Tidebound. They lose the Tide. They lose.
4-second cooldown ability with 40 extra damage. Allows you to get more damage in. Allows you to get more farm.
Nothing to Say. This is going to be only his 2nd death of the game, but that's a big kill to get. Slowing him down. He was top of the net worth. Glibbity globbity. White coiled, and he'll pierce the Veil. They actually have a sentry down, and they're going to ward toss. They'll see Nothing to Say. They don't actually finish off Innocence just yet. Eventually he'll die to Insania, but another kill and Nothing to Say, and all of a sudden Liquid are roaring back. It was a 10,000 net worth lead
from somebody else. But back to the game. Yeah, that solo kill. Let's see, mid-fight.
Disruption, and that'll be on the illusions. They've got the calling down. That's a skewer on just the illusions. Global silence even committed here, but not that good of a global silence. Gladiator comes through onto 2, but Bot can't blink up onto the high ground, and now he's in some trouble down in the river. They've got the Dream Coil on both Innocence as well as Shiro, waiting maybe
That's a good coil. Good setup for Mag.
In RP, Skewer back towards the team with the BKB. They've got the damage coming out, but now they'll go into the Pierce the Veil. Shiro going back, but they've got themselves the Ravage to get the kill on Anisha. They've got the right clicks for nothing to say. BKB from Mickey, but he's slowed up, needs to be careful. Deadshot doesn't land on a hero. They go to the calling. That can't chase them back in. Disruption for a save. Boxy looking to come over. They've got the Stifling Dagger. He goes into the Ghost Scepter. Right click from Mickey on the high ground. They'll take out Innocence, and Bach will run away.
On the mid-map for both of the teams. Scan connecting one more time.
Could be a big fight for Liquid, too, because they've got this MKB picked up by Mickey. The smoke's going to break. They go to the Horn Toss. That's going to be on a 2. They're looking for the RP, but the Ravage comes out with the BKB being popped by Mickey. They get the kill on a Bach. Shiro trying to find any damage, but that MKB shredding through this Phantom Assassin. Shiro's dead. Innocence might be next. Planet falls. Down goes this Muerta, and they'll look for nothing to say. Boxy is on him. They try to find the dust to land, but nothing to say. Now goes south, and Boxy still right on top of nothing to say.
We'll pop it.
Oh, TP attempt.
And gets the bash immediately.
Bash. Okay, BKB attempt to get a kill. And nothing to say will stand his ground and try to get something.
Well, somebody
He's
needs
actually
to kill
forcing
him.
them to run away.
Guys.
And now dust still on him. Shadowblade won't matter. They'll get the kill. It's a full team wipe for the side of Team Liquid.
Absolutely beautifully executed by Liquid. El Saber Lido getting 2-man. He does not want to stop. Daedalus MKB. You can't have more damage than this. El Saber Lido.
Hex. But they go to the global silence. They've silenced up these heroes on the side of Tidebound. Gotta remember, though, he's got that refresher. He's got another global silence if need be. The top set of racks are gone. Liquid looking to continue on. Still have this Aegis RP used. Shiro, there's an MKB, there's a global silence, and now in the middle of Times Square is Bach. He plays his music to his grave. Mickey with a double kill. Now they'll go for the mid set of racks in the tier 3 tower. I mean, Liquid, they're the last 15 minutes have been absolutely perfect. Saberlight with another skewer. He has been on point. As Innocence goes into the Pierce the Veil, they've got the Ravage. Maybe something doing here for Tidebound. They got the buyback coming out from Shiro. They get the kill on Anisha. They got the Aegis out of the hands of Mickey, but he's trying to get the right quick damage to get the kill here on Innocence. They'll end up losing this. Terrorblade and Tidebound with the buybacks committed.
Let's see if they are going to be able to find something here. They definitely need to.
They'll find Magnus. El Saber Lido. Connected, and they're going to look to break the smoke. The blink back from Bach. They've got the calling. That's going to be through onto Nisha. And what were once good dead shots have now missed pretty awfully. They'll get the kill onto Lion. They're without this Muerta very early on. Nothing to say. He's going to stand his ground for the moment. Throw some shrapnels down and wait for Shiro to get into positioning. There's the Hex. Times Square down.
Oh, RP whiff.
Oh, RP missed. Shiro now has an opportunity to go in, but they've got that Ghost Scepter. Bach gonna run back. He's silenced up. He does have Ravage, but he doesn't really want to use it with nobody in the area. They get the disruption to try and help him out. Mickey's going to try and fight here against Shiro. Shiro with the BKB. They go to the global silence. They've got themselves the Ravage, but the right clicks coming up from Shiro aren't going to be enough. Now they hit the Hex. They'll look over. Mickey low. Can he get a Sunder? No, he can't. He doesn't have it. Saberlight's dead. Mickey's gone. Bach falls, but they've got themselves the Waning Rift. Shiro's going to be low, but he's not going to be dead. The Guardian Greaves. Oh, and he's life-stealing. They look for Nisha. They survive with this Phantom Assassin having the Divine Rapier, and they will try to chase for more, but Nisha goes back towards the Phantom Assassin. Disruption once again from Planet, keeping this Phantom Assassin alive.
Extra bit of a healing coming out from the Guardian Greaves. He drops down low, gets cleansed, and also that RP
just yet. They're like not ships in the night, but they were going, and now they've got the skewer. All right, they find themselves Bach. He'll Ravage immediately. Global silence means no follow-up, but he'll Yules himself up into the air, and now can he get another Ravage off? No, he can't. He's got buyback, though. So how far is the commitment going to be here for the side of Team Liquid? They'll find themselves the Aeon Disc. It's going to pop on a Shiro. He'll try the RP is huge from Saberlight, but is it going to be enough? Disruption from Planet. He's off to the side. They go to the Ravage. Now he's going to try and get the damage out to get these kills. Look at the kill to Mickey. They'll take out Saberlight. It's a problem for Liquid. Insania now on the run with
Glimmer Cape's Dual Scepters as well. They need a Horn Toss.
They need something big. They've got the Horn Toss. Time Dilation, Unleashed Up, Dream Coil, right-clicking. Oh, the Hurricane Pike! They'll get the kill in a Shiro, and they've got the Divine Rapier on the deck, but it's picked up by Y. He needs to run. This is not a core Muerta. He'll pierce the veil. He needs some help. TP, and he is out. Oh, brings the Divine Rapier home.
Play. He turns... Pierce the Whale and TP's out with the Divine Rapier, puts it back in the fountain. Double buyback now from El Saberlighto and Mickey. But that was such a clutch play from Mickey because he blinked in and used Hurricane Pike.
He is in a lot of trouble and he is dead.
Green.
Both teams really hesitant. Roche making that walk. All right, making that walk. You got to be careful. You don't want to get thrown here. They go to the Global Silence. They've got the Dream Coil. And now Ravage comes out. Global again. Dream Coil dropped one more time. And Boxy going to look for an opportunity to get that Time Sphere down, or that Time Square down. And Box going to end up dead. He doesn't have buyback, so they're without this Tidehunter. Why? Piercing the veil. Just TP out, but the Skewer and Disc. Now the right click's coming out from Shiro. They're looking for the RP. Saberlight, though, feints it, throws it, has it, lands it, but dead. He's gone for 2 minutes. Nothing to say on the backline's getting abused here by Nisha, trying to light click himself to life.
He's life stealing.
The Satanic, the Sunder. He Sunders onto Insania to get his life back to full. Shiro still goes in, but the Hurricane Pike pushes him away. Nothing to say, still alive. Boxy dead. The calling, it's there. Nisha jaunts out. Yule's up into the air. The buyback comes out from Boxy. He'll concuss his grenade back, but they've got another Dream Coil. That's going to lock down both Shiro as well as this sniper of Nothing to Say. Silence with the Waning Rift. The dead shot lands. Oh, Nisha, no! He gets killed off. He's going to be gone for 100. He's got buyback.
Let's see what he's going to swap in.
Skewer. Oh! Paid off in dividends. Potentially. Oof. Aegis gone, Ravage used, Bach in trouble. Yule's up into the air, and now they're going to have the second life. They're looking for the RP, but the Hex! Oh, Bach! Is it going to be enough, though? They've got the Global Silence. They go to the RP. It's going to be damage on a Shiro. They get the Divine Rapier on the deck, and it's picked up by Mickey. Oh, no. They do not have buyback on the Phantom Assassin. He bought out, especially when selling that Aeon Disc and going into the Wind Waker.
And this might just be it.
Kills Planet. Down goes Y. They've got buyback on 3. Nothing to say he's able to get out of there, so they will have 4 heroes, but Divine... It's actually Muerta who is trying to get the Mad Stones for the team, but will walk into Saberlight and pierce the veil. Dead shot, doing some decent damage on a Saberlight who will Horn Toss, Arcane Curse, now the Waning Rift. Saberlight Skewer, but Bach now looking and insisting to go forward. Global Silence means no Ravage, and that means no Muerta for 2 minutes. They're going to even follow forward for more on a Bach, who is in a lot of trouble. Gets back to full health, running up to the high ground, and is able to escape, but the Dream Coil's on a Nothing to Say. Saberlight knows that he's close to damage being done on a Nothing to Say. It's pretty heavy. Guardian Greaves keep him alive, and he needs to get all the way back to base. Saberlight to just jump in. This tier 4 tower going to get low. We'll see if they're able to kill it or if they can hold on just for now. Shiro, the pings are on him. They've got the Lincoln's pot, and now they're going to find the time zone. It's on to 2 heroes, but the Wind Waker trying to get him out. They go, they find themselves in Dream Coil. They've got Nothing to Say. He's got buyback. Bach, he is running away, and he does not have buyback, so he needs to survive, but the throne is exposed. They go to the glyph. Do they have the damage? Can Shiro even jump in on this?
He has
the illusion's doing work onto the throne, but Shiro never committing onto this. Another time zone comes out, and now they'll focus the throne. They've got the right clicks. They should be able to get the Ravage,
the slow one. Because of the time zone, that was the slowest. I know that there's been a lot of talk about Slardar mid.
Happen around the map if his matchup goes better than last. And it might. Innocence. He's going to be caught. And who are they giving first blood to? They have all these options, and they'll give it to Saberlight.
That's a good one.
For Liquid out of this lane.
Oh, Wise in trouble in the bottom lane.
Yeah, he is getting already low again, and he just TP'd back. and they'll get the kill. Boxy's going to get credit for that one.
Guessing nicely, but the phase boots 4 minutes in finished for Mars in the off lane, so he's going to be more than fine. You're never going to be able to kill him, not unless you rotate Puck.
Planet in trouble and going to be run down by Mickey and Insania. The neutrals, though, will swipe the kill. Little kill steal there to help out. They might even just go for Bach and try to force yet another skewer. Power for a moment. You can see we switch it over to the net worth, and it's all 3 here for the side of Liquid. Good dead shot from Boxy, putting Y in a bad spot. The calling is placed down, and he'll try to heal up, but the damage is there. Saberlight gets the kill. Shiro really can't deter him from going forward for that one, and that's another kill coming out for Liquid in this lane.
Not much they can do in this lane. And another dead shot.
Doesn't have the mana for Spear, but I don't know if he cares. Yeah, they've got the God's Rebuke, and Boxy's going to get the kill on a Shiro.
And it's securing the rune.
Scroll just picked up a haste rune.
That haste rune, and they're going to go inside the triangle.
And just one right click. Easy does it to get a kill with that haste. And may not be done. Nothing to say he does have Dream Coil, but that phase shift, now they've got the calling. Nothing to say he's going to drop the Dream Coil. He'll try to get away, but Boxy's there with the dead shot. 7 minutes in, 3,000 net worth lead. Liquid just not being stopped at all. Nothing to say. Feeling the wrath of a bad lane. God's Rebuke, Saberlight gets the kill on Innocence. Now 7-0. Dead shot connects.
Nothing to say. He's on the wrong side.
They're going to bring Nisha down bot. He's got an amplified damage. There's no level 6. There's no infest. Shiro, he wants to survive, but there's no way it's going to happen with this amplified damage. And Innocence is dead here, too. There's nowhere for him to go. Boxy's low, but it doesn't matter. It's 9-0 for Liquid.
He's level 3 on Chen. And this one looks like it's making a move in the mid lane. It's like, oh, free courier. Joke's on you. Nothing to say. Got really debated by that one. Donkey right now.
Oh, man. Come on, dude. That's brutal.
Well, yeah, what's brutal is 6K gold lead for Team Liquid. 11 kills. And they're going in a triangle. They're going to be stealing the stacks. 5-man rotation from Team Liquid.
Stack stealing aplenty. RP, all right. Nothing to say with the Dream Coil. A bit of a wombo combo. First kill on the board for Team Tidebound, and they'll get a second. Woo! For the moment. Immediately Boxy coming over and making them uncomfortable in this triangle. Good arena spear. The calling is there. They've got the kill. Nothing to say. Dead again. 4-0-5 for this Mars.
Such a great start. It also does come down to him getting the first blood and also him having the perfect lane because he's not afraid of the chance. Saberlight going in one more time.
Oh, God.
Nisha will be the one getting that kill.
He gets scanned out. This tree starting to move over. Flame Break hits Nisha. He goes into the Wukongs. Radamatos onto this Planet Batrider. They'll pierce the veil. The Ice Path lands. They'll get a kill onto Planet. Boxy's in a little bit deep, but he'll TP attempt out, and they'll commit the Dream Coil to get this kill or try to get this kill. Oh, no, it's devastating. Oh, nothing to say is gone. Y is dead. Shiro gone. They get 1 kill. It's on Boxy, but it's a full team wipe for Liquid.
Oh, they need it.
Oh, no. Y is, he wants to get off this wild ride, or does he? Yeah, Shockwave into the skewer, but they'll pierce the veil. Saberlight trying to get out of this one. The arena is down, so it helps him out for a moment. But Shiro into the face of Saberlight. They get the kill onto Y. They'll trade Saberlight. The Dream Coil committed onto the Jakiro. Thinking about going into the Wukongs, but that'll be another kill here for Team Tidebound.
It's massive. 500 gallon.
Is that how?
I don't even know what gallon is, to be honest.
Yeah, I was going to say, you may not know that one. Mickey getting the kill there on a Planet. Another easy one, getting them up to a tally of 21 kills.
Ooh, he almost got stunned by a neutral creep because he had 2 of those. And Nisha getting a solo kill. Like 18 minutes into the game, mid laner kills enemy carry.
2 minutes and wait for this Wisdom Shrine, but they might be able to get a kill on a Shiro. Might have wanted Nisha to go in first, but chasing Saberlight is a bit of a questionable decision. That being said, RP comes through. They've got the arena. They've got the Macropire down. That'll get the kill on a Shiro. Saberlight gets a little bit of help from a Lotus. Bach ends up dead. That's 2 heroes gone on the side of Tidebound. A TP attempt out from Y, and he'll escape, but maybe not so fortunate for this Puck. They hit the lasso. They've got the silence still on Puck. That'll run out, but nothing to say. Gets up out of the high ground with the phase shift and the illusory. You know, you can come back, but how long do you hold on? How long is too long if you're continuing down this pathway? Rod of Atos, spear misses. And I say Rod of Atos, but that's Gleipnir. This early on into the game for Boxy. They've got the Orchid. They have the silence with the calling, and they'll get a kill on nothing to say. He's got nowhere to go. And Planet now.
On Planet.
Uh-oh. Ice Path stops him from going to the left, which means this homing missile actually not even needed with Nisha coming through with that extra damage.
Boyle, Lifestar needs to live long enough.
Yeah, they need to try and make it happen with the lasso. Maybe they do, but the Gleipnir thrown over. They've got the calling. That's the silence with the homing missile coming through, but they found themselves nothing to say. And he has no response as he has been quieted this entire game.
Trying to find an opening, and Shiro, he used his rage.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That's an Orchid. Spear Arena. RP. Hand of God also used, but not enough time for Shiro to recover the skewer back. The call down committed, as well as the Wukong's BKB is going to run out. Now they've stunned up Bach. Spear off the mark, but the Rocket Barrage, they've got 2 more. Nothing to say on the run. But, well, Hurricane Pike, they'll focus their attention onto Y. Run down here by Mickey with the double kill. And 3 heroes gone, no buyback, and they're onto the high ground. They take out the tier 3 tower. They still have the Sages for another minute, 43 seconds.
2 sides of barracks. They have no RP available for 60 seconds. Mickey, seems like he wants to die. Aegis would run out in a minute.
He wasn't even letting the tower not hit him.
Oh, look at this.
Oh, the ice
brain play.
The
Insania staying ahead.
Oh my god. Yeah, you guys definitely got him. Right, guys? Shiro's dead again. The bottom set of racks are gone. GG is called. Liquid moved to 2-0. Take the 2-0 over Team Tidebound in a second game that...